Thunderbird, the first and only launched B&M wing coaster in existence, is located at Holiday World and is a very good coaster. It's by far the best wing coaster, as pretty much everybody says, including myself, so today I am reviewing Thunderbird, giving you guys my full thoughts on it. So with most wing coasters, you're going to expect some pretty forceless rides, but are still fun. Lots of these wing coasters are known for that, but off the bat, especially for Thunderbird, fixes that problem. This whole ride really is forceful, especially on that launch. There's also a fantastic near-miss element that is super fun every time you ride it. It's that double near-miss element near the end, which may surprise some people. This is my favorite element on this coaster. The first near-miss is you going through that miniature barn-like structure, which is under the inversion, but that best part of the ride is that inversion, that really slow inversion that you go halfway through the barn, which is just super cool. Like I said, if you are sitting on that right side of the train, you go right through it, which is a fantastic near-miss element. It's just awesome. But other than that, there's also some more great elements, such as that highlight launch, which is a fantastic launch. It's also pretty forceful. It's an LSM launch. It's very rare because B&M does not do that much launches, especially on wing coasters, because there are none, of course, except Thunderbird. But then there's also that zero-G roll that's a great element. But anyways, let's look at the stats. Of course, it's located at Holiday World, their only main steel coaster. The manufacturer is B&M. It's 140 feet tall, very solid, 60 miles per hour, hitting that top speed on the launch. No angle of descent is listed, but it has 4 inversions. All are very good, such as that Emmelman right after the launch. The vertical loop, which is pretty much the exact same as the one on Wild Eagle. There's that zero-G roll and that near-miss inversion that are super cool. And finally, a track length of 3,035 feet. Now, this coaster was the first major steel coaster at Holiday World when it opened in 2015, and it definitely was a great addition. I know lots of people were a little skeptical when it did open because they thought it would change Holiday World in their pretty much all wooden coaster lineup. But after it opened, everybody loved it, and of course, they called it the best wing coaster out there, which it definitely is. But anyways, walking up to Thunderbird, you have that whole back section of the Thanksgiving area at Holiday World, which is a dead end. So with that park layout, it's a dead end, but which actually takes you a long time walking back up there, but coming up you'll notice some nice theming. The whole ride and station is themed as a barn, and there's some more nice theming around it. It's good, not the best, but then walking up to the trains, there's the wing coaster vest restraints that are not bad on Thunderbird. Normally they do tighten on all of these other wing coasters, but on Thunderbird they're definitely not bad at all. They're comfy, and plus those trains look good too. But then you will leave the station into the launch track section with the barn, but then there's also some theming like in the barrels. But the main thing is the mist right before you launch. That's cool, but then of course you will launch out. It's a forceful launch and it's great and just super fun. But then is that Emmelman, which is a solid element, but then will maneuver down into what could be classified as the drop. It really isn't one, so Thunderbird doesn't really have a drop. But then is that vertical loop, very similar to Wild Eagles. It looks great, but then you will go into 2 helixes that are actually great elements. They're pretty intense. They're just enjoyable elements, which enjoyable basically describes the whole ride. But then is that zero-G roll that's excellent. Next you will twist up into another nice element, then the near-miss element to end the ride into the brakes. Like I said, that near-miss element is fantastic. It may be even better than Gatekeeper's keyholes, but that's a debate for another day. Now for some more definite pros of Thunderbird is that it is really smooth. I mean, it's not the smoothest out there because I did notice just a slight shakiness to it, but it was not bothersome at all. But anyways, for Thunderbird's overall score, I'll be giving it an 8.5. So tell me what you think about Thunderbird in the comments, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. It helps a lot, and see ya.